Hey, Southside students, what's up? We miss you guys so much. We're back again. We're so glad you're tuning in. I have Jim, Brandon, and Carson here with me, and Brandon's going to start us off by talking about TikTok a little bit.
Yeah, so we did a TikTok challenge this past week, and I tried my hand at making a TikTok video. It took about 2 hours. I ran a lot. I probably could have made it easier on myself if I knew what I was doing, but I was by myself, and I did not know what I was doing. And so let's just check it out. Let's see what the video I made. Go ahead and throw that up there.
Touch this. Touch this. Touch this.
Yeah, so not the best. Jim, how would you grade that TikTok?
I like the way you parked in the handicap parking.
Yes.
To start it off. I mean, you started off illegal. So
That's how I like to roll.
but your dance moves, not really crisp. If I'm sure Maddie could give you some
Yes,
some
Tucker's
technique.
wife Maddie could definitely
Better than
help.
I expected, though.
And,
Really?
Yeah.
But not terrible. Not terrible.
I thought I had the final take, and I
You're-
called Micah, and he was like, "You're behind the music. You got to start over." It was devastating. But we had some students who submitted videos. It was a challenge so that they could do better than me. They all did. Let's go ahead and check out these 3 students' videos. Go ahead and throw that up there for us.
Touch this. 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 Touch this.
So it's obvious that they know what they're doing way
They did a good
more than
job.
what. Yeah, they did awesome. Lexi, she kind of copied me a little bit, but she made it better, I think. Pulling up in
Yeah.
a golf cart,
Yeah.
Which my car is basically a golf cart anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm really, really proud of them. We want to see some more TikTok challenges. We got one coming up Tuesday again. It's going to be awesome. I already got in my mind what we're going to do, and I'm taking it a step. I'm stepping up my game, Jim.
Okay.
I'm stepping
All
it
right.
up.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure I'll see it after y'all share it with me. I won't see it because I'm on TikTok. I can tell you that. All right, but anyway, we're gonna get started today. Hey, for our game a little bit later on, we're gonna play our game. And what we need you to do to be involved in the game, we need you to go ahead and place your comment, put your name in the comments as well as what grade you're in. And if you do that in the comments, we will put your name in the drawing for the game, and it's going to be a game to where we're going to perform, or actually Carson, Brandon, and Catherine's going to perform a challenge on stage, and the winner of that challenge will win for the student that they're representing. So you'll be able to root them on throughout that game, and that type of thing. So all you have to do, put your name and the grade that you're in the comment section, and that will give you a chance to enter in to the game for today. Somebody distracted me by putting a comment. Did you see the comment
Yeah,
that
no,
popped up?
Yes,
They wanna
I did see
me
that
do
comment.
a TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that's not happening. So that person can send me a video of them doing a TikTok, and then I'll copy that. How's that? We'll put both of them out there.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
Cody Lassiter. Okay. And but probably not going to happen either way. I don't know. Ultimately. We had a new series start today.
Yeah.
What to do when you don't know what to do. I mean, the message, the title of that alone is like perfect for right now,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because I don't know about y'all, but there's a lot of times I'm sitting around my house and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And how about y'all? How are y'all feeling right now? What kind of things are you being entertaining yourselves with?
Ugh.
I actually haven't got bored yet.
Are you
Like,
kidding
Okay,
me?
there it
It's
is.
honestly been kind of like fun. I kind of like this kind of way. Like, I like spending all day with my family and just doing what they do.
You're insane.
So it's really fun.
What?
All right. Well, Catherine's the only person that thinks
Only
that.
person in Georgia.
I've been watching some movies. I started running again because it just feels time. So I started running again, and yeah, I'm really bored at home with nothing to do. I'm not gonna lie. So
You're like
Carson?
a huge extrovert, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty introverted, so it hasn't been a huge deal. But having a 2-year-old with nothing to do, especially on rainy days like today, he was just mad all day, just mad, and that makes for a very long day.
So I'm
Catherine's
assuming
crazy.
he likes to hang out outside.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
And
My
today he
roommates are the
couldn't.
exact same way.
No, today he could not, and yeah, he was a jerk today.
Oh
He was a
man,
jerk.
There it is.
2-year-old.
Look, man, they have tudes sometimes. So I'm just saying.
So, all right. So Austin presented us with the message this morning. He did a really good job. His bottom line was pay attention to how you affect your family, and so anytime that you bring family into the mix, which is every minute of every day now, which Catherine must be enjoying her family. So that's a pretty good comment.
Ow.
And so. Conflict happens. And just so happens we're talking about Joseph. I mean, who had more conflict in the Bible with family other than Joseph? I mean, there are some out there. But, I mean, but Joseph, he dealt with siblings. So, I mean, do y'all have siblings? I have 2 sisters. Just to
I
let
have
y'all
2
know.
sisters as well.
Yeah?
I have 2 older brothers, a younger sister, a younger brother, another younger sister. So what's that, 5 siblings? I lost count. I stopped counting.
Is that 5 siblings? So
Plus
there's
me,
6
there's
of
6
y'all.
of us, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 older sisters, but they don't live in our house. They are off on by themselves. And I have 2 younger brothers, so there's only 3 of us at home.
Okay, so family conflict, we understand the sibling rivalry, right?
Oh, yeah.
If y'all are like my family, there's always the hierarchy of siblings.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I feel like you were at the bottom, Jim.
It's, no, see, and my sisters will verify this. I set the bar very high.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
That's the way it was
for
me.
like goodness?
Yes.
Oh, I can
yes.
see that now. I just
And,
meant in
and
terms of.
so my sisters, you ask Angela, she will tell you that I was always the perfect one, and
Uh-huh.
she did not appreciate that all
I
the
could see
time.
that.
So, and but anyway, how about y'all? How about that? How does the system work in your family? Or does it work?
My younger brother's definitely the favorite. And he thinks that he can just go in my Xbox account and change all my stuff willy-nilly.
I think he's watching.
He is. I want him to hear this. So
He's still mad about
I aired it
that.
out on our Zoom small group.
Yeah, so you said
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
Zoom, and he tried to defend himself.
He did. It didn't go well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it works. My brothers. I used to be the favorite, and then Jack was born, and now Jack's the favorite. So
My sisters liked to. I had a scar on my arm for about 6 years from my sister where she scratched me so
Good
deep that it
Lord.
scarred, and the other one just hit a lot.
Oh, wow, physical over
Okay.
at the best house.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we love each other now.
So,
There was
Catherine,
moments.
what's the relationship like with your siblings?
It's really good. I think I'm definitely the favorite child.
Oh.
For sure. I just feel like my parents like me way better than everybody else in our house. Well, maybe not my
Alright.
dad, but
Oh.
I annoy him a
Catherine's
lot.
2 for 2 today.
But definitely my mom.
All right, so with this story, Joseph, he dealt with his brothers, right? And Joseph was kind of like that favorite kid. I mean, you got the coat, many colors, and the situation. It caused a lot of tension. I mean, we talked about some favorites just now. Has there ever been tension in y'all's family because of favoritism?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How so?
Yeah.
Can give me some information, Brandon.
I
You're
can go
ready.
first,
Go
yeah.
for it.
So before Jack came into the picture, myself and 2 older brothers, my dad was a big believer in us doing all the yard work and stuff. But being the youngest, I knew that I could just be like, "Mom, I'm tired," and I'd get out of it. And so my older brothers did not appreciate that a lot. So I played the favorite card while I could.
Nice. And so now that's how Jack can get out of it.
Exactly. That's how he gets out of it.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, I think the main thing was my grandparents, where my grandma especially, I was her favorite, and my sisters despised me for that. And I got all the stuff, and I didn't really realize it because I was pretty young. But once I got older, I kind of was like, "Oh yeah, I got all the stuff." And there was.
So you would get all the gifts and whatnot.
I would get slightly more nice stuff.
Gotcha.
Gifts, yes, or just the last pancake or piece of pizza.
Last
Okay,
pancake.
let me comment to Emery real quick. Emery, I've done so many dishes in the past 2 weeks, so you're right. I've been in the kitchen a lot. But, okay, anyways, I think I don't play the favorite card so much anymore, but my brother does, because him and my dad, team up on me about stuff all the time. So I feel like he likes to play that card.
Or who are we talking about?
Nicholas.
Because he definitely has said here that you lied.
Yeah, that is not true. I'm definitely my
So-
mom's favorite.
Oh, okay. And so there's a favorite from your mom and a favorite from your dad.
Actually, I think, okay, so Alexander's like the ultimate favorite. And if you go down more, Nicholas is like my dad's kind of favorite. And then I'm kind of my mom's favorite. But Alexander is definitely the ultimate favorite.
Man, y'all are learning a lot about us. Right now. And so.
I did not tell my grandma's nickname for me because no one will know that.
Okay.
Okay, Carson. Moving right along.
Well, with coming back to Joseph, I mean, hopefully none of our favoritism situations were as serious as his. I mean, the brothers got so upset that they were willing to kill him. I mean, they were willing to they were on that edge of killing him, and instead they sold him into slavery. I mean, that's pretty bold, and fortunately, none of our brothers or sisters have done that. And so, but with continuing on with this series, we're at home a lot. So thinking about our relationships with our parents and with our brothers and sisters, I mean, it's a big deal right now. And so the challenge of all of us to think about this and how our role affects the entire family is probably more prominent right now. It's out there in our face more now than it ever has been before.
Yeah.
And I think all of us can take something from the message this morning to where we can use it every day now. So we just kind of want to talk about this a little bit more. One of the verses that we're going to talk about in small groups coming up this week. And before we get on that verse, if you have not commented on here and put your name and your grade, go ahead and do that on YouTube, and you can enter it in to be a part of the game in just a few minutes, okay? But go ahead and get that done, your name and your grade, and we will enter you in for the game. All right, so in our small groups, we're going to discuss Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 through 8, and we're going to bring that into our discussion Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And this verse basically says this: do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. That's hard. Valuing others above yourself. Not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interest of others. In your relationships with one another, have the same mindset as Christ Jesus, who being in the very nature of God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness, and being found in the appearance as a man. He humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on the cross. So if we take a verse like this and we apply this to our family, it's basically saying, hey, don't be the person that looks down on everybody else in your family. I mean, it's be like Jesus, which we all understand that's impossible.
Very difficult.
But that's what we should strive to be. And so while I was reading that, was there anything through that passage that maybe spoke out to any of y'all?
Yeah, for me, like, culture today is you want to be first, you want to be the most popular, you want to get the most likes, and God said that he lowered himself to nothing for us. And all the time, we're just trying to be number one, instead of using God as a picture and, not doing things the way that he did it, and not, just trying to be in front of everyone all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I think Brandon probably hit the best parts of that, right? And
Yep.
looking out for other people before yourself, especially just having more patience right now with people in your family, I think is really important.
Yeah.
But
How is choosing someone else's perspective? Because I think a lot of arguments in families comes from we don't really understand maybe how the other person is feeling in that moment. So maybe they respond harsh to us, and then we get mad back at them. So how does seeing someone else's perspective help out in situations, especially when it's around your family? Anybody? Go.
I think it just helps kind of not have conflict. Because me and my dad literally just had a fight last week because I thought of an idea and he was like, that's so dumb. And it hurt my feelings. So I was like, it's not a dumb idea. But now looking back, it was a dumb idea. But when I now thinking of it, I'm like, man, why did I get so upset instead of just thinking through the lens that he was seeing?
Okay.
yeah, I can think of, whenever I was growing up with my sisters, anytime they would get mad at you, you assumed they were doing something wrong, and you were always perfect, you know. Or right now, even with, you know, my wife and my son, having that extra little bit of patience to understand that they're just as tired of being cooped up as you are, and they're, you know, not handling it, you know. You're not handling it any better than they are. All those kinds of things, trying to remind myself of that, to have, because I can easily get just slightly overwhelmed and then it come out in a bad way, you know.
Absolutely. And what we're going to continue this discussion Thursday night, 7 o'clock in Zoom. If you've not tried out our Zoom small groups, we want you to do that. We want you to check it out. We want you to be a part of that. We are actually dividing up into small groups and going over the discussion of these messages and stuff. And so we want you to check that out. It's going to be Thursday night at 7 p.m. And if you need the codes for that, please feel free to send us a message. You can write a comment on there, and we'll try to get those codes to you for that Zoom meeting and everything. But we want you to be a part of it and check it out. Okay. The next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and kind of end this thing on a game.
Let's do it.
All right, we need to give something away.
Going
I think
down.
today we're going to give away a Amazon gift card to the winner of today's game, and so we're going to send that. So we're not going to do Chick-fil-A. We did so much with Chick-fil-A last week. We're going to go with Amazon, and I literally think that's the gift card of anything. Like you can get
it's
just
incredible.
about
Yeah.
anything on Amazon, and so we will do that. So this is how this game is going to work. I'm going to step up. I'm going to explain it. Each one of the contestants, which would be Catherine, Brandon, Carson, they are going to play this game, and it's going to be a relay race type of game. Each one of them is going to represent one of you. So we're going to randomly choose 3 people who already commented on there, and we're going to randomly choose 3 people that each one of these people will represent. Okay, and so we'll go ahead and get that. So we are ready to pick the first person. Let's go ahead. First person. This is going to go to Brandon. Okay, this person, Lauren Clark. Brandon, that's who you are representing, Lauren Clark. All right, this one is going to Catherine. Catherine, all right, is Mary Carver. Catherine, sorry, Mary. All right, and then here we go. We have Carson. Carson is going to be representing Nick Reeves.
There it is.
Man, that would have been great. I should have.
I got you, Lauren. I got you.
All right.
I got you, Lauren.
So here we go. Way this game is going to work. All right. There's 3 parts. This is a relay race. All right. Step 1 will be each one of you have to line up in front of a cup. You will have to take a ping pong ball and throw it the width of the rug. So you have to stand behind the rug and ring the ping pong into the cup. Okay. So it's just one, the first one, once you do that, you may then run over to this table over here. Out of the picture. It's coming. There we go. This table over here. And you will get 3 dowel rods. Okay. And there we go. 3 dowel rods, and you will, with only 2 fingers, hold the dowel rods as you walk all the way across the stage. Yep. It would represent somewhere. You have to make it all the way to that table on the other side of the room. So it's like that, okay? So with only 2 fingers, you have to hold the dowel rods and go all the way over to that table over there. Once you set the dowel, if you drop them just like that, you must come back to this table, set it up, and start over, okay? After you get the dowel rods all the way to that table, you may pick up a water bottle that's on the ground there. Drink as much of the water bottle as you want to best complete a water bottle flip. The first person to land the water bottle flip wins this whole relay for the person they represent, all right? So, again, who are you representing, Brandon? Lauren Clark. Nick Reeves and Mary. All right, so y'all need to be rooting them on. And by the way, if Catherine doesn't participate in this game today, we may open up like the Catherine punishment or something. Something's going to happen. Okay, so here we go. On your mark, get set, go. All right, so everybody's throwing lots of ping pong. Oh, Catherine went off the rim, and so Brandon said that there's no way that Catherine's going to be able to ring this cup. Oh, Carson just had 2 go off the rim. Catherine off the rim. Brandon just had 1 go. Brandon just made it. Brandon's in the lead. Moving on to the dowel rod challenge. Catherine is all around the rim right now. And so Carson is catching up to Brandon with the dowel rods. Come on, Catherine. You just got to make 1. Come on, Catherine. Brandon's now gone to the water bottle already. He is on the water bottle, and he is figuring out the water level. He has to flip it above his knee, from above his knee. Carson's catching up now. Carson's catching up from above his knee. And come on, Catherine, I'm rooting for you. Oh, Brandon's won again.
2
Brandon has won for Lauren Clark. Lauren, we will send you that gift card again. Everybody, remember 7 o'clock on Thursday night will be our Zoom meeting. Thank y'all for being a part of Ignition Live today. We will see you guys next week.